Are icy hands and achy joints making everyday tasks a challenge?
Well, look no further because we have the ultimate solution, the Bob and Brad hand warmer. Look at this beauty little, it's a gem, isn't it?
It's pretty. So when you have stiff, achy joints, whether it's from cold weather or arthritis, it's important to literally warm up your fingers and hands before you start moving them. So we're going to talk about this a little bit.
That's right. So you've got the hand warmer for those cold, achy joints. If you warm them up a little bit, they move easier and you get things going. Less pain. It all works out very well. Also works good for people with Raynaud's. I know my daughter has it and she actually loves her Bob and Brad hand warmer, but she exercises as well.
So before we get into more details on this, we're going to show you some hand exercises you can do to warm up those fingers.
I can't wait.
So we're going to go over 7 exercises you can perform at home. You don't need anything but your hands. So the first one is called tabletop to claw position. So you're going to have a straight wrist. This is the tabletop, and then I'm going to make a claw. You're going to do 10 repetitions of these. It really gets those joints moving.
The claw. If you have grandkids or your children, you can have some fun with these.
So this next exercise is called the straight fist. So what you're going to do is start in the tabletop position again, and then you're going to try to close and make a fist. Notice my knuckles are flat there, and I'm making that tabletop. So tabletop, fist, open. Tabletop, fist, open. We're going to do 10 repetitions of this, and I don't do these enough because I can really feel my fingers working on this.
My trigger finger's acting up right now. It's kind of interesting.
Ooh.
That'll help. The heat will definitely help that as well.
The next exercise is just making a fist, closing all the joints like this, and then opening up all the way. We're going to do 10 repetitions again. Just don't punch anybody, please.
Oh, Mike. Why, Mike? Why? Let's stay away from the violence.
The next exercise is called opposition. This is number 4. So you're just simply going to take your thumb and touch each finger individually. You're going to do 10 repetitions. You can go down and back, start at the pointer finger every time, whatever works for you.
That's right. This is a nice detailed exercise.
And the next one, we're going to start getting into the wrist and forearm. So we're going to, if you can have a flat countertop, that would be optimal. You don't have to, though. And you're simply going to put your wrist down like this and then extend them up. Make sure to try to keep your arms from your elbow to your wrist at least nice and straight. And you're just going to do 10 repetitions again. What do you have to say about this one?
Well, I like the wrist exercises because that thing from the fingers, it's all connected. Let's go to the next one.
The next one is called pronation and supination. You're basically just turning your forearms. So this is supination. You act like you're holding some soup in your hands. And this is pronation. Notice I'm not turning my shoulder joint like this.
Yeah, right.
We're just working those forearms and wrist muscles.
Yep, so now we're from the elbow down.
And the last exercise, number 7, is called radial and ulnar deviation. Essentially, all you're doing is going towards your pinky and towards your thumb. If you really want to know, this is radial deviation and this is ulnar deviation.
Yeah, I always say it's like windshield wipers. Get them going this way. It's a motion that a lot of people don't do as an exercise, but it's very important functionally on a daily basis.
It can be a new hand wave, too, for parades.
No. All right, some details about this nice little hand warmer we have. It is very nice. It gets 3 levels of heat. You can adjust it however you would need to. It heats up on both sides, which all of them don't do that. This one does. It plugs in. Mike, go ahead.
It is rechargeable with a 14-hour battery life. Obviously, depends on the heat setting you have it set at. And it can also double as a power bank, which refers to my phone is dying, I don't have a charger. You can plug your phone directly into that, and it'll charge your phone. Obviously, the battery eventually will die on that if you do that.
That's right. It is really a nice hand warmer. I like to put it right inside my mittens in the wintertime. Keeps that hand warm. I put it in the other one. Or you could have 2 of them, but, one's enough for me. I'm doing fine.
Yes, and it also comes with a 1-year warranty. So if anything goes wrong with it, just let us know,
That's
we'll
right.
send you a new one or return your money.
That's right. It really is a nice product. All right, before we finish up and give you information on where to get these, we also have the Bob and Brad heating pad that actually wraps around your whole back down to your waistline. It really keeps you warm in the wintertime. I like it in the recliner watching TV on those cold winter nights.
And
Mike, how do we get these?
You can find them on Amazon. Just search Bob and Brad hand warmer, or you can go to our site and select the product section.
BobandBrad.com.
Yes.
I'll say it again, BobandBrad.com.
And Brad looks like a superhero wearing a cape right now.
Yeah, it is a nice, we have all nice products. I'm sure you'll find it
Appealing.
acceptable. Yeah, there you go.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous